Don't laugh at it.
But see, I'm not laughing at the talent.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm not saying you laugh. I'm just saying for people, don't laugh at that.
But the operative words that you use, and I think it's a common theme that I heard associated in the same breath with Antonio Brown all the time. If you can control, like nobody's able to control AB. Like this is AB. You've seen this type of behavior from him at every stop that he's been at. But see, he's played with the greatest coach in football history. He's played with the greatest quarterback in football history. He's played on a team like the Raiders, which is known for having outcasts and things of those sorts, and it just feels like he can't figure it out.
Let me give you a little bit of a backdrop on those sort of things, though, Jay, so we don't go down a road that we don't cover. When you think about his tenure in Pittsburgh, it was fine until such due time that it became about his money. And his money got in the way. When his tenure in Pittsburgh, it was fine until such due time that it became about his money. And his money got in the way when they didn't want to pay him what he felt he deserved based on looking at the quarterback and the quarterback's off-the-field issues in the past and how he was treated.
I get that, yep.
So then you move on to the Raiders. He burned up his feet overseas. He did whatever in cryo chamber, and that didn't work out.
Couldn't make it like the 4 or 5 days to get his really big paycheck, right?
Yeah, couldn't figure that out for 4 or 5 days to get whatever amount of money that was, which was a lot at the time. Then he goes to the New England Patriots, and then the allegations, the misconduct came up, and New England moved on from him. And at the same time, when they moved on from him, the allegations came up about Mr. Kraft. And then that's when he went and attacked Belichick and Tom and Mr. Kraft. Then he sat tight for a little bit. He tried to get on. Baltimore was trying to get in the mix with a young Lamar Jackson, and Baltimore was like, there's too much going on. All these things start popping up. And they said, hold on, we just sit tight. Then Tom says, let me sign with Tampa, put his arms around him. Bruce Arians had him early on in Pittsburgh, didn't like him, didn't really want to play him at the receiver position. He was only a special teamer till Todd Haley came. Then he finally got to Tampa with Tom and them. They put his arms around him. He became a model citizen. He lived in with Tom, whatever the case is. Then at some point in time, as he won the Super Bowl, we get to this year, they re-sign him, they bring him back. Then guess what? The money issue pops up again. So what I'm saying in all of this, it seems like everything points back to when you mess with my money,
100%.
You strike a nerve. And whoever got to deal with him in the future, they must understand the money's going to be an issue.
This is what